Good morning from Tokyo, guys. Man, I am sleepy. It's 10 a.m. I know that's late for some people, but I was up late last night doing reactions to Stranger Things. As you can see, I haven't erased it yet. Gonna get to more of that today. But guys, it's Spider-Man. It is Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Was there for the first. I remember when superherohype.com used to be spidermanhype.com. That's right. That website was just made for the first Spider-Man movie coming out with Tobey Maguire. It was a countdown. I remember that. So I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a little bit more classic, right? Because I think the Punisher's in it. So I know the Punisher was in an early comic fighting Spider-Man. So I'm not going to talk anymore. Let's get down to it, okay?
I can't believe our first day at MIT. MJ,
That's a nice view.
come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
Oh,
I can't.
that's right. He forgot all about that. I mean, they forgot all about him. Love that classic suit. Yes. Oh, that's so cool. That shot.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me.
How are you going to explain that?
Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
Woo!
Ow, Frank! You just hit me with a van!
Put your weapon. Suit yourself. Mother.
Go home!
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing.
They have
even
that
if it
kind of
breaks Peter
relationship?
Parker's heart.
Okay. Oh, no. That was bound
What
to
is
happen.
happening to me? Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was?
Man, everybody forgot him. Man.
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles,
Is that Keith
it
David?
can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control.
What
we
is
can't even
this?
see. Stay out of my way.
Scorpion.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
What in the world is going on?
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ,
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
friendly neighbor.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Okay, that was good stuff. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. I was a little bit worried with the Punisher being in there, how that was going to shift the tone. You know what I mean? Like, in the comics, you know, Spidey is not as lighthearted as the movies make him to be, you know. Some directors, a lot of directors, seem to get it mixed up. Spidey himself is lighthearted and jokey, but in a real gritty world. You know what I mean? The early comics, you know, Stan Lee and, you know, those comics, I wouldn't say gritty, but they set him in comic book fantastical version of a real world with real stakes. Okay, so everybody wasn't walking around humming Spider-Man, Spider-Man, and these kind of wink wink. No. It was real drama. Aunt May would get sick, have a disease. Spidey had real angst and issues with his family and his you know, his eventual wife, right? But I'm thinking more so back in the 60s and 70s. Comic books weren't trying to remind you that they were comic books back then. They didn't have to, right? If anything, they were trying to make you feel like You're in the same world, just slightly heightened realism. And you need that in order to feel that you are escaping. There needs to be some kind of bridge, right? Escapism, right? That's what the comic book medium is for. There needs to be some kind of bridge to that heightened reality. Oh, wait a minute. Hello? What's up? How you doing? I'm doing a movie reaction right now.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to be on the camera, that's my sister, my big sister. I'm doing a reaction to Spider-Man trailer. Okay?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, well,
okay. Bye-bye. Love you too. All right.
okay. Later.
Yeah. What was I saying? All of this is going to be cut out, probably. So anyway, yeah, the comic book medium, heightened reality, in order to bridge the gap so that we can get on board with that heightened reality from the grounded one we're in right now. But then later on, starting with Sam Raimi, I think it started with him. I liked his movie. I loved his series and the style, and I give him a pass for that because it was the first comic book in a while, comic book film to really, I would say, reignite the comic book era of films, right? And so it was a little bit overly comic booky, you know. But I think that I would say the Marvel movies kind of balanced it a little bit, and then slowly started to get a little bit too gritty and techy, you know. And that's okay with some films, okay? But anyway, I digress. The point is I was a little bit worried about the Punisher coming in and him turning this into, you know, a totally dark, you know, world with, you know, bullet hole filled walls and, you know, people struggling with PTSD, and that's okay, but like this is a Spider-Man film. So anyway, in the trailer, I saw that even though, yeah, he's in it, and he still brings that same grittiness, but it clashes with Spidey's character. Spidey keeps his character intact. So I'm gonna be curious. I'm curious to see how they're gonna play that out. We got a lot of awesome villains as well, man. I saw Scorpion in there finally, and that's the dude from Breaking Bad. I've never watched Breaking Bad. That's one of those shows that I feel like I've watched it through YouTube clips. Shame on me. I know. I broke my own rule. Shouldn't do that. But I think his name is Michael Mando. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we saw a little bit of him in the, I think, first Spider-Man movie at the end when Vulture was arrested, going to jail, and we saw Michael Mando's character as Scorpion in jail, right? And they were already forming some kind of, you know, alliance. But I'm glad to see him come back, you know, and that Scorpion suit, wow. But I have no idea who those, looks like Asian monk sect cult warriors. I don't know who they are. I know they don't look like the Hand, because the Hand ninjas, right? That's famous from Wolverine comics, X-Men. They showed up in the Wolverine movie. So I don't think it's them, but yeah. And what in the world is going on with whatever that spirit is or presence that's going from one person to another? Like, I have no idea what's going on there. And with Spidey, I don't know what's happening with him either. But I do know that shot of him with his shirt off, right? And tangled in the webs and falling. In the comics, he did grow 4 arms, like mutating into a spider. So I don't know. I have a feeling like that's gonna be it. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I have a great feeling about this. I'm enjoying it. The web swinging, I think, is better in this. That's my only real critique about the Tom Holland Spider-Man films. I feel like the web swinging has not really been on point, like Tobey Maguire days and what's his name, Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield had the best like tricking on those webs, man. Tobey Maguire was great. It was more balletic, you know, with his style, and comic accurate, you know. Even some of the poses and the shots, you know. But Andrew Garfield is the most, I would say, modern day athleticism sports tricking, what we would expect from Spider-Man if he was, in our time, 21st century now, the way he moves, So I'm glad to see a little bit more of that with Tom Holland. I picked that up. Did you guys see that? Did it look better than before? Anyway, guys, chime in. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Do you agree with some of the stuff I was saying about Spider-Man and comics and his portrayal? Do you like these villains? Do you like the web swinging? I mean, tell me. Yes or no? It's okay. Like, subscribe. Look, if you like this, thumbs up. If you didn't like my reaction, thumbs down. It's totally okay. Check out my reaction to Dune Part 3 that's going to be coming after this post. Okay, I'm going to post them, both of them, at the same time. Anyway, God bless you wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time on the sofa.